Blue Martini in Boca Raton for the Unicorn Children's Foundation Raise a Glass, Raise Awareness. Tonight they're raising awareness for neurodiversity and we've got our eye on it.
So tonight is the first annual Raise a Glass, Raise Awareness event for Unicorn Children's Foundation. It's a celebrity bartending event. We've carefully crafted some of the most philanthropic people around town, and we are in there presently right now making drinks, raising tips for programs for neurodiversity. So I'm very pleased. We did an online voting about a month ago. We've raised close to $10,000 on social media prior to tonight's event. So I think this is just a great kickoff for what's ahead for us.
It's amazing what people do to get attention and get the cause supported.
Competition pretty tough for tips out there?
It's all for a good cause. There's nobody's going to lose this. It's all going to be great.
What was your strategy going behind the bar?
Oh, I just worked it. I went all around and told everybody I need tips in the bucket. I was competing with Keith. He was my team player.
It is fantastic. I've had a great time out here. The people are fantastic. And to raise money for children's charity is always close to my heart. So I'm actually honored to be out here and support this event.
And tonight, neurodiversity in particular, they're raising awareness. Some kids learn differently at a different rate, a different style. How does that feel to bring attention to something like that?
Well, you know, there's so many great causes out there, and we all have things that are close to our heart. I'm a father. I've got 5 children, so anything that can help kids, I am 100% behind.
I love supporting this foundation because I have children myself, and seeing all these people come out for such a great cause in our community, it makes us feel better to give back as a profit company to a nonprofit company.
We are a fairly young organization. We're in our 20th year. It was started by the Rosenblum family, and it has grown from a family foundation into an organization that really has its pulse on the needs of our community. And for a small organization, we have done a tremendous amount to impact the lives of families with neurodiversity.
So I learned about Unicorn Foundation through Bill Krugel. We're co-workers at Sunshine Health, and I heard about his passion for the organization, came last year, came to check it out, and realized it's very personal for me. I have a son who's on the autism spectrum, and when I learned about what Unicorn was doing and what they're doing in the schools, I wish my son had had something like this when he was growing up, but he didn't. And I'd like to help other kids who are in that same predicament.
Unicorn provides services for the child, for the parents, for the siblings. It's a total package, and I think that it's needed. A lot of times you don't understand, why is my child doing something differently? How do I handle it? What do I do to react? It's even in our own family we know that. And so if you've got tools or at least a resource to go to, it helps everybody. It brings the family together, it helps the children, and you can meet like-minded parents too that are dealing with the same issues and work together. So I think it serves a multitude of purposes, and I think it's wonderful.
Unfortunately, neurodiversity is going to be a word that we all know very well in the next few years. The incidence of autism and related disorders is just climbing at a rate that is unprecedented. The generation that is growing up now is going to be heading into the workforce. They're going to need housing, they're going to need jobs, and it's going to be a situation where we have to learn to assimilate. It's not going to be enough to just build institutions. It's going to be not only too expensive, but it would be wrong.
Emphasize the possibilities, not the disabilities. Each person is unique, has their own strength, has their own gift that they can share with the rest of the world, so let's give them that opportunity to do so.
Tonight we're going to raise our glass for the Unicorn Children's Foundation and keep an eye on neurodiversity. For Eye on South Florida, I'm Jessica Kusevitsky.